Easier this way. So I can watch it. Shame. A short story about the Payday the Heist Discord. Produced and edited by Pretender. Starring, obviously, the Discord.
Can I have some help with a build? Just would love a good build in general to copy.
That's never good when you want to make a build. If you copy builds per build, like in most cases, yes, Bullseye, Inspire, okay, whatever. But it all depends on the weapons.
Perk deck and weapons?
Yes,
Didn't I just say that?
please. Thank you in advance to whomever.
Which perk deck and weapons?
Any class is fine. I just want a good one.
Okay, let's go get him a good one, chat. Go get him a good one. Sorry, Carrot, I have to do this. There! Here's some good ones. Look at SSA. There's some good ones. The rest they're good, but let's go with it.
Can't do that without knowing what you want to use. There's hardly a bad loadout unless you really try. Start with the build templates and the pinned messages here.
Oh yeah, Payday the Heist subreddit has pinned build templates. Some of them I question, but whatever. We'll go with it. And as Carrot just pulled up, or Pretender, Crew Chief.
Thank you.
Nice.
Actually, don't lol. A lot of those are mediocre at best.
That's Carrot's actual voice.
Look at me, I go around a server for a dead game and wave my dick around. They're pretty good, they're just templates. They're not bad because they don't suit your play style.
Hold on just a fucking minute. Didn't we just discover that you need perk deck and weapons based on the person who's requesting them, not the person who developed
Thank you.
Don't lie. Mediocre.
Round.
the fucking
They're pretty good,
templates?
they're just templates.
Can I get a forehead for this guy?
They're not bad because they don't suit your play style.
I saw that pointless mess of a crew chief template, so I'm assuming they're all equally bad. Shrug.
Dun dun dun.
You know what they say about assuming. If you assume, you're a bitch. The templates are good.
How is he assuming? He just fucking looked at it. There's like clear-cut proof. Templates are good. Well, okay, let's go get another one. I hope you got one more than that, Carrot, but yeah, we'll see.
Pain.
TMPLTS.
I can point out more problems if you'd like. There's certainly plenty.
You're entitled to your opinions. And you are certainly allowed to express them in a civil manner. GGTHX.
Well, this guy is definitely a hypocrite because, like, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Didn't he just say if you assume you're a bitch? Like, is this guy a hypocrite? Hello? Like, what the huh? What's this guy's logic? Like, this is okay.
You are certainly allowed to express them in a civil manner. GGTHX.
Well, apparently, guessing from the color of his fucking status, apparently he has a bigger dick than everybody else, so
Actually, don't lie.
I'll assume you have no idea what you're talking about if you want to just say that to say it and not back yourself up.
He does have a point here. So if you don't provide evidence why that build is bad, he did say it doesn't suit your playstyle. So let's see what you got.
Sure, I can clarify then.
Oh!
That setup for crew chief gets 3 armor shots and 1 health shot. Just crew chief gets 2 armor, 2 health. Congrats, you've wasted tons of points to achieve the same thing.
Oh, and keep in mind, this is 3 shots, 1 shot, you're dead. 2 shots, 2 health, you're still alive. Which one would you pick? I'd probably pick this one. Probably pick this one. Because this sounds gooder. I like gooder things. This is very, very good. Oh, Jesus.
Normal CC template that you can build to it if you want.
Awesome. Also, what is that template? Oh, we're done. Moderators that really like the tree of the fugitive as a template. I'm not part of the server, but I don't think any DSOD build other than Maniac or Crook, and personally I would do Crook or Maniac differently than this, to have Frenzy Ace. This is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. But let me see if that is the same link you got there. So what do we got here? What's this template? Can I get a template of this? Is that what you linked, Rocky? What's that? I don't think that is. Like, what is this? Is this a good template? I think it is. Okay, it looks like it. Yeah, it is. Okay. It is. So here you go. So this is the template for Crew Chief, okay? Crew Chief is a health-based perk deck. So this is very good. You can run it without Inspire because, again, you don't have painkillers for Inspire, so you have to manually res or hope you got a better player to do so, or willing to spend the points to do so. This is fine. This encourages manual res. Use, I don't know, flashbangs to clear the area and get your butt out there. Fine. Hostage Taker Ace, really good for Crew Chief. Again, it's a health-based perk deck. I would strongly recommend this. Now, as for a weapon set, I'm not even going to go with that, but assuming that the other build that was shown into, I don't know, his dummy little template, he's got Shock and IA. So I'm going to go with a standard LMG setup. Very similar to what I did for Goat Simulator Solo, Lab Rat Solo on my Crew Chief builds. However, let's keep going. Standard underdog for Crew Chief. This other build has it as well. This is needed because Overkill's programming is shit. Standard Bullseye. Well, they can manage that. Everything's good. However, the better template that Rocky has here is more suited for different weapons. And of course, nothing else is really added. You can play Crew Chief without ICTV setups, and I have done so with my other Crew Chief builds. But again, it goes back to the very first question. It goes back to the very first question, perk deck and weapons. It's that fucking simple. I've had that in my channel points for, I don't know, the 10 months of doing DSOD streaming straight, of doing nothing but DSOD. When people put in build requests for me to fucking run, literally tell me the weapons. That's it. Build this, you can include Crew Chief. Really good. See you later, Canadian Dank Memer. That's all it takes. He replied relatively soon. This is 12:38, 12:56. I'd say that's a pretty good reply. But like, he replies 2 hours later to say yes, please, and thank you, and then replies 2 minutes. This guy needs a medal. Holy shit. Like, this guy is going out of his way to help this dude. Like, this guy is good. I like this dude. He's dedicated. So anyways, back to this. If you really want a proper Crew Chief build, why don't we use the one that I got, you know? So let's go to KevKild's guides, because KevKild does a lot of Crew Chief. To back up my evidence, well, let's hear. And what I said earlier. I have done a Goat Simulator and Lab Rats. So, here's one. Here's where I put the points. There's the Shock and IAist again. Transporter for the fucking goats. The run did not include Underdog because that was a bit more of a challenge, but this will help. What I would have done was move the drill point to this. That's it. Surefire Ace for the LMG. Lock and load so I could proc a bullseye if I need to run. Standard Shock and IA setup for an LMG build. High value target, Professional Ace, Unseen Strike. This is high DPS for LMGs. Parkour for ICTV, CTV setups. And there you go. Like, this is a good build if you wanted to go solo. I can move and adjust points elsewhere, maybe get rid of this shit so I can get more 9 lives, or maybe work my way to Inspire, but hey, I know how to throw a flashbang and clear the area, especially with this amount of DPS. This is insane. Otherwise, I would just take this off and move them elsewhere. There's a crew chief build. Done. But for the love of fucking God, back to what Carrot said. 2 health, 2 armor, you still get to live. Pop a first aid kit, you're back at full. 3 armor, 1 health shot, you're dead. You don't have enough health to tank that. You don't. You just don't. This is not scalable. Another thing for builds is it scalable, right? What I mean by scalable is, does it work with the team? Does it work with other perk decks? Does it work for other players, other weapons? Take Hacker, another support-based perk deck. If I was playing Hacker, I sure as shit want this build. Because that Hacker healing, in case the person playing it pops his ECM, is going to give me that healing as I make a kill as well. Hacker's not going to help me because of Frenzy. It's going to screw up the Berserker. Because shitty overkill programming yet again. And that's not because of personal playstyle that this individual said. That's experience. And as said here, you wasted the same points doing the same thing. But this is more scalable. The HP is more scalable. The armor is more scalable. The damage reduction is more scalable. This is not scalable. This will help a certain amount of weapons maybe reach their breakpoints. But if I'm doing Berserker, I'd rather have armor. I'd rather have Anarchist. And this individual here, Carrot, has displayed Crook on my DSOD Loud guide with a Frenzy-based setup. And same thing with Maniac, as I mentioned earlier. Payday Discord in a nutshell. Yikes. Or, what was it? Yikes. Payday the Heist. Which is... I'm not going to show my Reddit subtabs. This is enough for you guys to see. But I lurk there quite a bit. There's a lot of things... There's a lot of things that are very questionable. Sure, Garrett didn't go over all the templates, but he gave very good information for what and why it's not a good idea. And sure as shit, I have 2 videos here that are solo, 2 with a sniper that are solo, still using Crew Chief. How many Crew Chief builds I have? Crew Chief Predator. Oh, I got some video examples. Crew Chief Commando. Got some video examples. Crew Chief Crit Sniper. Video examples. There's one thing common about these. Crew Chief Sniper. Another sniper build. Crew Chief DPS with the Kimbo Goliaths because I was lazy. My original OG tank one because I took DB Grims as I was a lazy frick. There's one thing in common about these things. And guess what? They got team-based skills. More team-based support, ICTV armor, more supporty stuff. This one had drill skills too. More support. You see what's different? You don't need this shit for Crew Chief. Holy fucking shit. All these builds and weapons are effective for what they purposefully do. We got shotguns because of crits and overkill. We got a commando and an M60 because those 2 are good enough by themselves. I have a contractor that can scale off of crits, or berserker if you want to do that kind of a setup. A rattlesnake with 255 breakpoint damage. Goliath because that's the best weapon in the game. And a Thanatos with a DB Grim. Do you need Frenzy for any of that? No. Get good.